Make it kind of look like a rainbow.
Embrace unique.
My mom makes beautiful jewelry.
At Spencer & Keene Fine Jewelry Studio. Design or shop now at morgantownjeweler.com.
It's Spencer and Keene, yeah, it's fine jewelry.
We make jewelry for every moment.
Well, sometimes it's for like an engagement ring or marriage. Sometimes it's for a special occasion. Jewelry is perfect for gifts.
Spencer & Keene Fine Jewelry Studio.
My mom makes beautiful jewelry.
Design or shop now at morgantownjeweler.com.
It's Spencer and Keene, yeah, it's fine jewelry.
We make jewelry. At Spencer & Keene Fine Jewelry Studio, we embrace unique.
A type of necklace, maybe. It's a bunch of different colors.
And since we do everything in-house, we can make any dream come true.
Make it kind of look like a rainbow.
Embrace unique.
My mom makes beautiful jewelry.
At Spencer & Keene Fine Jewelry Studio, we embrace unique.
A type of necklace, maybe. It's a bunch of different colors.
And since we do everything in-house, we can make any dream come true.
Make it kind of look like a rainbow.
Embrace unique.
My mom makes beautiful jewelry.
At Spencer & Keene Fine Jewelry Studio, we embrace unique.
A type of necklace, maybe. It's a bunch of different colors.
And since we do everything in-house, we can make any dream come true.
Make it kind of look like a rainbow.
Embrace unique.
My mom makes beautiful jewelry.
Good morning. Happy Monday after the Super Bowl. I don't know who stayed up all the way until the end last night. I couldn't do it. My little ones were not having it. So, we stayed through halftime and that was lots of fun. Fun Super Bowl parties. I feel like they should start making the Super Bowl on a Saturday now so that you can stay up on a Saturday night and then, be non-functional for Sunday rather than Monday. Anyway, good morning. We are at Spencer & Keene Fine Jewelry Studio, and we are proceeding with our melting of jewelry that people just don't seem to want because we need to make it into new cool things. And so we've got all sorts of things going on. We have pieces that we're working on. We have designs that we're working on. We have prototypes. We have new pieces coming in. We've got all sorts of fun things happening. And so thank you for joining us today on our live stream, looking at repurposing old jewelry to make it into something new. We get to be artists. We get to be designers. It's fun. It's a fun job here at Spencer & Keene that I get to do every day. So thank you for joining us, and let's take a look at what we have. So let me see here. Last week, we melted some pieces, and we were going to turn a channel set wedding band into a pendant. I haven't made any headway on that. I still have those pieces there, but today, we are going to be melting, what was just flashing on the screen there for a second. We're going to be melting these bracelets. I think I can get them on. I can get them on. These are pretty cool bracelets. They are 22 karat yellow gold, and they're just a nice rich color. The problem is that when you go to take these off, they are not fun to take off because they have these little beads on the side of them, and they just want to rip into your skin, which is why I think nobody wants to buy them. At least if it were me, I wouldn't want to buy them because the design is not very user-friendly. So we're going to be melting these two, and we are going to, I'll melt it as soon as I get it off my wrist. I promise I won't burn my wrist. Okay, so we're going to melt those two, unless there is someone out there who is just dying to have these, because, I mean, they are pretty, and they are, you know. Okay, so we're going to be melting those. And then these are the two rings that we had talked about. Melting. These are nice little diamond rings, you know, pretty diamonds in them, you know, and there's nothing wrong with the designs. They're fine. Just apparently it's no one's taste that they would like to have. So, but if you would like to have them, they are on sale, 60% off until I melt them. And so if you need them, then they're here. But I think we're going to do something slightly different with these two pieces instead of melting them. I think what we're actually going to do is we're going to set new stones into them. So one of the things that we do here is repurposing. So recycling, taking this gold and melting it, making it into something completely different, you know, completely brand new. That's one thing that we do. You know, we design, we think about what the needs are of people who are wearing the jewelry. So these two pieces, my goal is to turn them into these earrings. Okay, and this morning I was working on a little bit of a prototype for what those earrings were going to look like. And so this is what I have. Okay, so this is a piece of sterling silver. I started off with this bar of sterling silver. And I started off also with this tube of sterling silver. And then I cut off a little slice on here and put that aside. So I ended up making this little bezel from a tube, and I had this bar, and I have this cubic zirconia. So you can see those are the pieces that I used to make this earring. Okay, and to show you what that looks like in the ear, you actually put it in from behind. So it's a little different, but you can see what that looks like in the ear. And so it's like a hoop, but it's open. And you put it on backwards, but then the goal is to have the diamond facing forward. In this case, we've got a cubic zirconia. You know, and this is sometimes what I do to just create a prototype to see how something is going to turn out, you know, see exactly how much metal I need, you know, play around with the exact size and shape without having to go right into the beautiful 22 karat. So that's the end goal. That's what we're going to make with these. What do you guys think? Do you want to melt these first, or do you want to reset some color into these rings? We can go either way. We can melt, we can reset. Reset? I don't know. All right, so the other thing that we do is sometimes people bring in old pieces like this, and they just want to change things up a little bit. So I am going to reset in this ring. I'm going to reset a green diamond. All right, so we've got this little green diamond, and that's what we're going to put into this setting. So the first thing I do is open up the prongs. Because I'm gonna need these diamonds for those earrings. Okay, so we've got our diamond out. And I've already chosen a stone that I know will fit back into here. But now we've got, I still have to actually set that, but that's what that'll end up looking like. So kind of completely changes the ring. It's pretty cool with a little green diamond now. So okay, move those prongs over. And then we also want to, I'm going to use my little beading tool. Use my beading tool to move the prong the rest of the way over. Let's look for a good size. This looks like a better size. And then I'm just going to finish moving those prongs over the very edge of the new stone. This just ensures that it is not a sweater ruining set stone. Because believe me, anything with prongs, it can definitely snag your sweater, and then that is not a good thing. All right, so we're almost set in there. I'm holding it in my ring clamp, just in case you were wondering what this is called. So this is my ring clamp, and you can see it holds my piece nice and sturdy in the end. This side is just a little wedge. Press it nice and tight, and then that gives me a nice and secure way to hold my ring. All right, so there's one. So we now have a green diamond ring. Beautiful. Okay, so that's going to go aside. And then this one, we are going to do a similar thing. We're going to open up the prongs if we can. This one's got very thick prongs. I don't know if we're actually going to be able to open them exactly. This style ring, because of what it is, to reset a stone in there, is pretty tough. So we're going to open this up the best we can. Get our diamond out. And then what I'll end up doing is rebuilding those prongs a little bit to fit this blue diamond. But I'm going to have to rebuild the prongs a little bit to be able to have it fit. So, but that'll be what it ends up looking like. So that sometimes we can repurpose pieces by just changing the center stone. It gives it a whole new look. All right, in the meantime, let's melt some gold. Okay, and then I will show you what we're going to be melting next week and give you the update on the other projects going on. So let's see here. I'm going to grab my crucible and I'll be right back. Okay. So we've used this before. This is where we're going to actually pour our molten metal. We're going to end up pouring it into this opening right here. All right. And for these bracelets, because they don't completely fit in the crucible, we do need to cut and make them fit. So there we go. There's one. And two. Okay, let's melt away. Nice big flame. Ooh, liquidy. There's our nice 22 karat yellow. Looks like that's pretty ready to pour. There we go. Get a little piece up here, but that's okay. Put that back into the crucible for now. All right. And there is our new gold ready to go. All right, so I've got plenty to make one earring or one set of earrings, but what I actually was using, okay, this silver, I used 1 inch to create this, and I actually cut off I don't know, a good 1.5 inches off of the end of that. So I essentially need a little bit less than 1 inch to make this design. So the total that we have, I've got 3 inches, actually, just about 3 1/4. I've got 3 1/4, and I probably need more like 3/4 of an inch to make one. So I can actually probably make 2 sets of earrings from that pour, which is pretty cool. All right, so that'll be the plan. I'm gonna end up making this earring with this gold bar. We're gonna set these 2 diamonds in the ends, and we'll have some pretty cool hoops when we're done. All right, so that is the end goal with that. I think those are going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait to make those. I think those are going to be very pretty. All right, so update on the other pieces. The bracelet, I actually have the setting attached to the bracelet now. All right, and it is, the next part is I have to attach this piece of gold to the inside of the rim, and then I'm going to add a bunch of kind of cuts and different surface decorations to this. This is going to be blackened, so those yellow gold pieces will really stand out. So that's where that guy is. I ended up going with this design for the pendant. So we've got that in the works. And I'm going to end up setting a bunch of those diamonds along these white gold pieces right here. So that'll be pretty cool. The chain will end up going through this section at the top. And the smoky quartz it'll end up looking very similar to that. I think I might add a couple little prongs on top, but it sits in there really nicely. So add a couple little prongs and we'll be good to go. And the bar necklace is very simple. I just have to set all those stones. So we'll see what happens there. All right, now on to next week. So we have a plan for next week of what we're going to be melting. We've got 4 items that are going to be up for melt. And next week, also, John is going to be on the live stream because he's going to give us a little bit of the history behind a couple of the pieces that we're going to be melting. So let's take a real quick look at what we have. We've got our 4 items. So the first one is the bracelet. You can see the bracelet on the screen there. It is 10 karat yellow gold. It has this pretty cool bead in the center of the 3 chains. And the bead has little seed pearls and then little rubies that are, it looks like they're actually set upside down because they're kind of pointed at the top. But the bead itself is pretty cool. I'll give you a little close up on the bead. All right, so there's the bead. You can see the seed pearls and the rubies. All right, so that's the first piece. The rest of this chain, I mean, it's, you know, it's fine. It's just worn. You know, this is time for it to go. All right, then we have, oh, sorry, sale price on it. Right, so it was originally $775, and this piece is now on sale for $310. So if you really like it as is, and, you know, you see that bead and you're like, you know what, that is a really awesome bead. I love the fact that it has those 3 strands. Then instead of $775, this is now $310. So pretty cool. All right, item number 2, we have this ring, solitaire, and this is a size 9.5 set in 10 karat, and it is a, let's see here, originally $450, on sale for $180. And this is one of the pieces that John is going to give some history about. We also have the smaller version of this. Okay, so the smaller version of this ring is 14 karat instead of 10 karat. It is originally still only $195, on sale for $78. All right, and both of these, John will explain exactly what these stones are when he is on the live stream next week. All right, and we'll take a look at exactly what those are. But on sale, the big one, again, size 9.5, 10 karat yellow gold, originally $450, now it's $180. Sorry, there we go. Okay, and then the smaller one, 14 karat and size 6 3/4, and originally $195, now only $78. Okay, and then the last piece that we're going to melt is this 10 karat ring. 10 karat wedding band is size 8 1/4, originally $695, and now it is $278 for the next week. It is 8 millimeters wide. Okay, so it's a decent width band. All right. And we have a Masonic symbol on the front of it, a Masonic style wedding band. All right. So that is what we are going to be melting and talking about next week. And other than that, the pieces that we were melting, we've essentially got this new green diamond ring. Ha! Pretty cool. And then the blue diamond ring, we'll have to rebuild that a tiny bit, and we'll see what happens next week. All right. So other than that, don't forget that we still have our Valentine's Day specials going on. We have our buy one, get one permanent jewelry for Valentine's Day. Book up with a friend, book up with your significant other, your children. Buy one, get one sterling silver and 14 karat gold fill. And also, our other Valentine's Day special is purchases over $1,500 while supplies last. You receive a free gift of a diamond necklace. Believe it or not, a diamond necklace. So it's pretty awesome. It's just a beautiful little solitaire diamond, lab grown. It's just about 1/4 carat. And so for you guys out there who are trying to find the right gift, you can't go wrong with a diamond necklace. So you can try with something else, and then the diamond necklace comes with it, and you can't go wrong with that. I don't think there's any woman who ever has said, no, please don't get me a diamond necklace. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know of anyone like that. No. Anyway, it was great to see everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in to see what we do here at Spencer and Keem Fine Jewelry Studio. And as always, any questions, comments, send us a message through Facebook, through Instagram, send me an email, come in and see us. And thank you so much for joining us this week. Have a great week. Bye.
At Spencer and King Fine Jewelry Studio, we embrace unique.
A type of necklace, maybe. It's a bunch of different colors.
And since we do everything in-house, we can make any dream come true.
Make it kind of look like a rainbow.
Embrace unique.
My mom makes beautiful jewelry.
At Spencer and King Fine Jewelry Studio, we embrace unique.
A type of necklace, maybe. It's a bunch of different colors.
And since we do everything in-house, we can make any dream come true.
Make it kind of look like a rainbow.
Embrace unique.
My mom makes beautiful jewelry.